Oh, that was gross. Okay. Oh, why am I so low? What's up, everybody? Ekrixi, What's up, everybody? Ekrixi, your favorite fallen angel VTuber going on? I sure am. Hope you're all having a good one. I hope your week has been wonderful so far, and that it will continue to be wonderful. Welcome to episode 2 of Welcome to Akhdar as it stands. My group will eventually come up with the name, but for now, it's what's called. I thought I would start with a few reminders before we begin. First, while the players might be watching the chat, I will not be. I don't have the brain cells for that. I can't DM and read chat at the same time. It's just not happening. It will never happen, actually. So, you know, but the players will gladly interact with you when they're not, you know, do stuff. So please be nice. I will kill you. Just kidding. There will be a break in the middle for all of us to go piss, take a breather, come back. It'll be about 3 minutes when that happens. But, you know, last second, this is a fantasy and should be taken as such. But I think content warnings are incredibly important. So here's some things you gotta know. This campaign will drug use, murder, suicide, sex, gore, and general terror, as well as references to sexual assault, overdosing, religious trauma, etc. Anything that might be a little dark might be in the fucking game. Please be advised while listening, I will not be censoring or gentle with this campaign. Everything will be within Twitch's rules of what's okay. But this isn't a cute, gentle campaign. Dark things happen in a dark world. So, let us get started. Let's say hello to everybody, as I'm gonna undeafen and they're gonna be in the middle of probably saying something stupid.
Gary
Hello!
Is my friend that...
Hello.
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 Hi.
Sorry, I was like, I'm gonna catch them right in the middle of saying
I
something.
need a warning. We were talking about loot things. Jesus Christ.
I gave you a minor warning. I told
It
you.
wasn't my fault this time. It wasn't my fault.
I thought. Oh. Anyway.
Well, hello everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
If you would all say your usernames and your who you're playing, just so everybody can remember who you are. I'll start with May.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is May Mori. I play Nshara Almaib. And yeah, my username is May Mori underscore May Mori. Something like that.
Okay, Sochi.
Hi, my name is Sochi, and I'm playing the character Koak.
Honey.
Hello, everybody. I am Honey Hiver, and I am playing Amron Greythorn.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. I'm also using this a cheap way for me to make sure everybody's volume's correct.
There.
Julian.
Hi, hello, I'm Julian Valentine, the Immortal Monarch, and I'm playing Chrysostomos Nicholas.
Elixir.
Hello, I'm Elixir, and I'm playing as Malik. Malik Ashal.
Now you not remember your character name.
Not the forgetting.
That's crazy.
Who am I today? Yeah, that's right.
And King.
Hi, I'm King Kimineko, but I am playing Harkos Kishtal. You can call me King. Yeah.
Yep. Well, thank you all for coming again today for episode 2. I already gave all the warnings to everybody. Things get dark in this world. But I must ask, what happened last time on the Dungeons and the Dragons? Any of you can speak.
We kind of introduced our characters and our vibe and where we came from, and then we all had something personal stolen from us, and we all met up in a chapel. And in this chapel, we were met by 3 really lovely kind of people, and they were very chaotic, and they told us about our names are alternative names. Yeah.
Alternative
No.
names.
Of the things that got stolen, I know Inshara had their journal stolen as they got to go to a library, and it was wonderful that they were trying to get into for a while, and unfortunately they got there, and then everything that they had written down that was precious to them, gone. Kolak, I'm sorry, buddy. All I remember is you really wanted some drugs.
Gotta get the cocaine.
To be fair, that's like a thing. It's
pretty major part.
Weren't his like gloves?
Drugs.
Yeah, it was my Smith's gloves.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Smith's
what it
gloves.
was.
There we go.
Go.
Amrin, I don't remember what got stolen from you. I just know that you're really nice and you bought people that were there some nice little things, and you had poisoned foods.
It went.
Like a drawing.
It went that boy.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
kebab.
It was not a
Fucking
poison
kebabs.
kebab.
They weren't poisoned, but it seemed like they
They
were.
were poisoned. Oh, they were.
Chrysostomos had pearl stolen, I believe. I think some sort of special precious gem. And I don't know, man. Malik, I don't know what you got stolen from you. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
A silver locket.
Yep.
Silver locket. There we go. Haha, I might not have remembered the things, but I did get audience participation or group participation. Does that count? I get
Kinda.
that. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my necklace got stolen.
Yep.
Kebab.
Yes, the 3 people you met are part of a group. You're unsure of what they are, but they gave you names. Your quote-unquote real names, whatever the fuck that means. The 3 people you met are these masked individuals named Ox, Wolf, and Buck. With, of course, masks pertaining to, you know, who they are. So, logically, you know, Malik and Harkos, you get a inspiration. So you can use that when everyone's in the session.
Part.
Thank
Yeah.
We all got traumatized.
Well,
Woohoo!
yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Baby's first
I
trauma.
mean, how did we not?
Did we?
I started screaming in the street, and
Yeah.
my eyes started bleeding. Somebody was over here, literally got poisoned, or so they thought. You know.
Not
It's
Am
gonna
I
lie.
the only one that
fine.
didn't suffer psychic damage?
Amber works in a brothel. It's probably not the first time she's been poisoned. Why do you think her kebabs were fucking
I think
like?
the faceless, I believe it was faceless thing that was going after you. Bit
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Meh. that would be the, maybe not the food being poisoned, but that part, it's gonna get you.
We had a little Delulu moment. It's okay.
It'd be like that.
Fine.
Yeah.
Where we left off, I believe you guys had all left and are hoping to look for, well, what exactly are you looking for?
One of the,
The
6
festival?
plaques.
Well, yes, the festival's tomorrow, but
It was one of the 6 plaques, specifically where you can breathe. It's where you can breathe the best. So we're going to the festival for finding the plaque beyond the veil.
which hopefully you will definitely maybe find. Maybe.
Woohoo!
Who knows? Okay. But you guys do have, it's the day before the festival, you have about, I would say, 4 hours before you would typically sleep. If there's anything you would like to do before then. You guys all walk out at the same time, by the way, other than Amryn, who's a little before, but otherwise all of you go out at the same time. Anybody want to do anything?
I already confronted Wolfman, so.
You did.
What is outside currently? Like, what can we see
Yeah,
outside?
what's the vibe?
You are in a seedier part of town. It's a part of town with a lot of violence. There's both gang violence and just general violence from those who are within unfortunate circumstances. A lot of the places here are dilapidated and gross. you know, wild dogs roam the streets. It's not a great place. It's great, however, if you need something a little more under the cover, something a little more secretive. That is especially where it shines. This would be in the, hold on, I have to do the things in my head. It's on the southwestern side of the city, is where this takes place in. Southwestern, the residential, part of the residential area, where those who are less fortunate, despite the great amount of cultural and economic explosion, have been unable to see it for themselves. Generally, many of these that are homes, when there are homes, not very lavish. You don't really know what each place is. The signs are all mucked up. There's a lot of tents as well, where people tend to live in like tents and hodgepodge ways of these buildings. Not a great spot. It is currently about 80 degrees, and it looks fine out. It looks pretty nice out. It looks like the festival might have a fantastic day tomorrow, so.
All right, home sweet home. I'm gonna take a look around and see if there's anywhere I could score some merchandise per se.
Well, of course. How about you do a? Are you ditching everybody? Does everybody go their separate ways?
I'm going my own way. I don't know if anybody would follow, but yeah, I'm going. Kawak is going his own way.
Okay.
You just leave, or do you say anything to anybody else?
I would just look. What I would do is I'd go outside. I wouldn't really say anything, and I would try to like. I wouldn't want to make a big deal out of it. I just kind of want to go my own way.
Everyone's gonna
So,
follow
yes.
Okay, so Amron's gonna follow.
you.
Are you
Amber's
making it
absolutely
obvious
following
that you're like following me, or like?
you. Yeah,
is it,
she's following like right next to him. Like she's not like stalking you. She's just there.
All right. What do you want?
Nothing.
Then why are you following me?
I mean, I wanted to look around too, and she gestures to herself. I'm a woman by myself. It's not really the best to walk around here. You're scary looking, so you know.
Yeah, not my problem. I'm going somewhere, so I would appreciate if you could just, I don't know, go back with everybody else.
Ah, cool. Where we going?
No, like everybody else that's not me.
That's crazy. Where we going?
You wanna know? I'm gonna go buy drugs. Is that what you want to hear?
If that's the truth, yeah.
You're odd.
And you're an addict, okay? We're stating the obvious.
All right. And I'll continue on my way, see if I could find anybody selling.
Roll a perception check.
You got it. 13.
13. Despite this almost feeling like, of course, like home sweet home, it's still a rough area, and people are going to move around. You unfortunately are unable to find any. You should have enough for about one more day on your person.
Okay. Cool. As we're walking around, what was your name again?
Amron.
At this point, Kawak is gonna look very alert. I'm gonna turn to face you immediately and be like, Amron, that's your
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Okay, Amryn. And then I start kind of like looking at Amryn, like just very seriously. Where's your family?
Oh, they're dead.
Yeah. And who killed them?
The fire?
The fire?
Yeah?
You see, that's not what I've been hearing around town. I get around and I've heard that you were the one that killed your family.
Okay. Well, before we start this, are you interested in hearing what I have to say, or are you going to choose to believe the rumors no matter what I say? Because I'd like to not waste my breath if you're just going to choose to believe what everyone around here says.
Are there a lot of people around us?
No, yes, there's people around. Nobody gives a shit what you guys are doing. They're doing their own thing.
Okay.
Some like
I'll
look
just
at you
kind
and
of,
beg
like,
for money, but that's it.
Cool. I'll like look around, just find like a empty-ish spot and just sit down. If you can convince me.
I mean, I don't really care whether you believe me or not, honestly. So, it's no skin on my back whether you think I'm a killer or not.
So, are you gonna tell me your side or not?
Aaron kind of leans up against a wall in front of Koak. My father tried to sell me off for a dowry. Essentially, we were poor immigrants, you know. And, I didn't want that life. I, ran away. Same night I ran, there was a fire on the farm. Burnt everything in the house. Everything, including the house, to the ground. That's all I know.
Then how did these rumors of you killing your family begin?
I ran away from home. The same night I ran away, everyone in my family dies. I'm the only one that survived. People in this town love a rumor. I'm an immigrant. They look for anything to exclude me from anything they do already.
And your name, you don't think everybody else is going to believe your story?
I know what you want me to do, come up with a fake name. I could.
That's not my business. I grab some of my drugs and I put it on my hand and I give it a good old
All right. I
Yeah.
believe it's a Constitution saving throw.
You got it. Yikes. 8.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, it hit. Like, really hit. You are very much feeling it. With that, of course, and of course, you can't get enough of it, so you, like, feel better. Amryn, watch this happen, and just watch his eyes dilate, and it just seems to almost, in a way, calm him down, but also absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine Aaron's probably not a stranger to seeing people using drugs. So,
No,
she probably, yeah.
especially not here. Like, he does it in front of everybody, and everyone's like, okay,
Yeah, right.
sure.
Yeah. So imagine she's just,
All
yeah.
right. I'll just kind of like get up and look around like, all right, let's go. Let's get a look around here. We got some time now, don't we? We got some time. Let's see what's going on around here.
Amryn, are you gonna...
After that, I'll just kind of like walk around.
Yeah, you're gonna walk around. We'll get back to you. We'll go back to the others. You watch, the rest of you watch as Koak immediately sort of walks away from you guys. And in doing that, Amryn's like, okay and follows as you watch the two of them slide into the alleyways to find something you don't know what. What are the rest of you doing?
Oh, I was hoping to. Well, I guess that doesn't matter now. And Shara's just kind of gonna watch Amber leave, kind of like, oh, I wanted to be friends. And then is immediately distracted by Marique again. And,
Yeah.
like, crouching in front of him.
Harkos is checking Marique's paws, so to speak, and his gears and everything to make sure he's doesn't have any like stones or anything lodged anywhere.
Yeah, roll an animal handling.
Okay.
Technically, they're animals.
18.
18. Through his gears and the strange mechanisms that make up his body, it seems pretty safe. He's a little dusty. This deserty weather is not the best. The dust that settles here upon this crescent fertile land is annoying, to say the least. For the rest of you, I mean, your clothes get dusty, but you can just wipe them off and everything else. Give them a good pat down. A little harder on metal. But other than him being dusty, it seems like it's in a good spot. Nshara, what you see is a wolf-like, because wolves still exist, wolf-like unpurged. You might have some knowledge about them, but they are very smart and are extremely good at tracking things down and taking them out. You aren't entirely sure what their use could be, but man, they're good. But having somebody control it, now that's rare.
Arcos, was it? That was your name?
Yes.
How do you-
my name?
How do you work with this beautiful creature?
It is more like feeling. With some communication, yes. But the feeling, he listens. He's also like direwolf size, right? Out of character,
Yep.
sorry. Yeah,
He's big.
Yeah.
But how did you come across him? I mean, how and she's like very clearly trying to put together what she knows of the Unpurged and like what she's seeing in front of her.
Harkos is gonna kind of tilt his head like, how do you not know? He's just staring at her with the weird lizard head tilt.
She's staring back, imitating the head tilt, but like not like subconsciously also like, huh?
It is from, well, forest, sort of, mountains. He is from the land.
But to be able to work with such a being, that's... How did you build your camaraderie?
I hunt. He hunts. We both are. And then Harkus is like trying to think of how to explain this. The look of confusion on his face is palpable. His tail, which is rather long, is also now at this point like kind of swaying a little bit. He's thinking.
Hunting. Fascinating. I wish I had my journal. She runs a hand through her hair and just kind of like stares wistfully at Marique.
I am from I am from Wadian. And from there are well, the fingers of the goddess where I live, who lived. And well, there, it is my home to have my tribe who is able to do many things. Magical, I suppose. It is not so strange to find weird things in the woods, the forest, the rocks, and the sea, the oceans, waters. Everything around. Unpurged are not so strange.
Perhaps I
Marik
should
is special.
go there next once we get our
No,
things back. No,
no,
no.
you will not go there.
Oh? Why
No.
not?
Do you wish to eat food that is not spoiled?
Well, I...
Do you wish to sleep in a bed that is comfortable and not worrying about whether or not your family will die around you? Your
Well,
friends, yourself. Until it is safe. No.
is there something going on there?
Yes.
Well, that sounds awfully like a famine or a pestilence of some sort. Is there not aid being sent?
Harkus is going to glare at her. It is not for you to worry about. Do not go.
I mean no disrespect, I just... If the situation is that dire, then...
He is going to puff up his chest a little bit, and then he is going to slap his tail against the ground with a very loud, resounding slam against the stones. Yes, and that is why I'm here.
I understand. I respect it. You seem very dependable, Harkos.
Thank you. You offered to help find the festival. I do not know where the festival is, or how to navigate through one. Not here.
Do you and Marik have a place to stay tonight? In the city, I mean.
The stars, perhaps? Underneath the stars is... There is not any sort of regular place for me to stay. Perhaps there is
Would you
some
like
sort
one?
of lodgings.
I can arrange that.
Yes.
All right. Well, I will show you to where the festival is first while I think about how... Would you prefer staying under the stars, or would you prefer a bed?
It gets too cold at night, perhaps, here with all this sand. Somewhere warm.
All right. I can accommodate that. Follow me.
Thank you.
And as you walk off...
And-
Oh, sorry, did someone else want to say?
Oh no, I was gonna say he finally stopped glaring at her. She stopped asking personal questions.
She's harmless. She's just stupid.
Book smart, and that's it. Yeah, that does leave Chris and Malik. You first watch as Clock and Amran go off on their own. Amran clearly being pretty nosy. And then you watch in front of you as Nshara is nosy to Harkos, but ends up feeling pretty friendly near the end. And they walk off, realizing that Harkos probably doesn't have a place to stay. Do either of you say anything to each other? Just stare at each other, eye, mouth, eye, like,
no. Oh, no, Chris is indeed looking for a cab to get back up to the finer part of town,
Trying to find a
if
carriage.
that's even possible. So here, yes, carriage, yes.
Not in this part. Hell no. Absolutely not. Nobody
How
drives
far
their
would
carriage
you
around this
have to
part.
walk to find one?
All right, you
I
just leave Malik alone.
I mean, I don't see us having much of a conversation. Chris is just very much like, well, this was nice. I need to go back home now. Like, it's very much like it was the seedy part of town. Looking the way he looks, he's just kind of like well, this is nice. Everybody else is leaving. I'm not gonna be the last person left here and getting jumped, so I'm heading out. If Malik
hold up
chose
there,
to follow, that's
princess,
fine.
and I will grab him by the back of his like cloth there,
His clothing.
and
yeah.
I give him his clothing, yeah, and then I will look him up and down, and I say, do you not know where we are?
He's very much gonna look at you, quite confused at the fact that you're touching him. I'm like, I'm sorry. I came here, so I have some idea of where I am, and excuse me, but let me go. I would definitely like to be on my way. So, is
Clearly
there
not.
something you?
You clearly do not know where you are. I look at him again up and down, and I this time down to up, and I say, looking like that, you are going to get mugged, or killed, or both.
Well, thank you for your concern, but I'm pretty sure I could handle my own if it's what you came down to it. But your
You see, college has sent me here, and if I am here, then that means. And he will kind of look at you again and go, look, I intend to not leave you alone.
Oh, how lovely. I appreciate that. Well, whether it's here or elsewhere, I'm leaving. So if I'm leaving, then that must mean you're leaving. So I'd rather not spend more time there than I have to. So the sooner I can find a carriage, the sooner I can leave this lovely little whatever we are. And he's going to start heading out the door regardless.
Head down the
Malik
street.
laughs and says, a carriage. Where did you say you were from again?
I mean, it should be obvious in the clothing, but he will say, well,
It's incredibly obvious.
Chris will say, I'm from Greg, and he's going to do the little gesture up and down of like, hello, look at me. I'm from Greg. You know, we have lovely wines and other things of that nature. I'm sure you've heard the place. You seem, and there's going to be like a little bit of a pause as he looks at him. Studious, I suppose.
Oh, of course, I've definitely heard of that place. And, you know, yeah, you're
Oh,
so
shit.
kind.
Actually, I just realized I'm not wearing my fancy clothes. I'm wearing
You are
the
not.
shit that they gave me at the
Yeah, you're
at the
wearing-
whatever. Right. So never. Wow. Okay.
It might still
Um,
look a little the way you hold yourself. How about we argue that?
Yeah.
Fair. Okay. I was like, wait, I'm not wearing.
I realized that
yeah,
too.
you're
It's
just,
like,
well, so
oh, maybe my notes were wrong.
No, he
yeah, I
definitely got
completely
changed.
forgot that
but
that happened right
he
before I
looked-
left.
From what I understood, he still looked fancy. You
He
know,
still looks fancy.
Yeah.
compared
just
to like
not
everybody else in the group.
Oh.
like he'd be normal looking in a normal part of town. In this part of town,
Um,
well,
This is bad. This is the ghettos, right?
yes, this is a very, very rough area. This is incredibly rough. I mean, most people here don't have houses. Many of them live in tents.
oh. Then yeah, he well, you know, backing that up a little bit. He won't do the whole gesture of the clothing. I mean, he probably would do that for a moment, then realize, oh, that's right. I'm wearing whatever this is. And he'll say, well, I'm from Greg, so no, I am not from around here, but you know, I'm sure he probably still has the things in his hair. So yes.
If you were from here, you would definitely know that that you would probably hold tight to your pockets.
Well, I didn't bring much with me, seeing as I knew where I was going, but I do appreciate you looking out for me.
Malik says,
Do you
so
two?
you were talking about wine.
And
Do you make wine?
Hmm?
Oh, go ahead, Ash.
I was gonna say, as you guys begin discussing this, we're gonna jump back to duo 1. I didn't intend for you guys to split yourself off into duos, but whatever. I'm not gonna argue. Duo 1, Kawak and Amrit. As you were walking and experiencing, are you staying in this area?
Me personally, I'm just kind of like following the crowd, trying to like I've been to this kind of part of town before, but I've never
Yeah.
like really like looked around. So I'm just kind of like looking around, see what I could find, and just exploring the area as I like to do.
Well,
That's kind of, yeah, how Amryn is as well. She's not used to ever being in this part of town with someone who is intimidating looking. So she doesn't normally, like, she's in and out when she has to come this way. So now she's
Yeah.
looking around a little bit more.
this is a very scary area to be in.
Yeah.
We'll get more to that in a little bit, depending on what you roll. You can both roll perception.
Okay.
Well, it's either each of you rolls or one of you rolls with advantage. What would you like to do?
I have a +5 to perception, Soji.
Sure.
So it's up to you. I'm just letting you know.
I kind of rolled, so we could just
Yeah, both roll this. I'm sorry, I said it late. I forgot. I'm not used to having new players. So all my players I've had in my campaigns for a long time. I keep forgetting there's certain things that I like rule, and I'm like, oh wait. We got a
Ooh.
6.
Oh, we're
and
good. I got 13. Oh no, I got a 10 on this one. Sorry, that was the older roll.
I was gonna say, I see a 10 unless the number's wrong again. Yeah.
It's
It
fine.
is uncomfortable, to say the least. You're not entirely sure where to go. You're just kind of walking. Luckily, Amryn, you do feel much safer here. You see a couple people holding out like beggars begging for coin and the likes, but nothing too wild. Unfortunately, there's not much for you guys to dig up around here. If there are secrets or things that are around here that might be interesting, you're unable to find them.
Is there
Is there
anywhere
no
that I can
one-
see that's like food?
Oh.
None that looks edible, I'll tell you that much. But
Is there anyone that Amryn would recognize?
ooh,
by chance?
roll history check.
Okay.
I need a history check from you and from Koak. I would love a wisdom saving throw.
14.
14. Not really. Nobody who, like, there are people, it's like, oh, I think they were, like, a client once, et cetera, but nobody that really sticks out to you.
Right.
So far, anyway. Unfortunately, that Nat 1 is not treating you well.
And in that case too, I'll look around to see, does this, cause we're in the smaller part of town, is there any like job listing board or like any like public board where like they would post notices for odd jobs or things like that?
Not in this area, no. Everybody's looking for that odd job. You would have to ask around for that. It's easier said
Okay,
than done.
do I see anybody that looks like they are confident around here? Just like it looks like they're comfortable around here?
Okay, I need two things from you then. I need insight
Yes.
for that, and then I need a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Insight and where's my wisdom at? There it is. Okay, I got 17 on insight, 14 on wisdom.
Okay. With it 17 insight, yes, you do inevitably. It takes you a little bit, but as you're walking around, you see there's a way that people here tend to walk and move. It is with intention. It is making sure that nobody, like, is really paying attention to you. You keep your eyes down. You keep your eyes away. You keep moving. Unless you're a beggar. Or, in this case, a person just standing around casually, leaning against the wall of a dilapidated building. This is a tabaxi-like person. They are a hyena. And they're decently tall, very skinny. Definitely somebody you're not looking for if you're looking for, like, a strength or maybe a warrior. But they have their eyes on you.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and approach him.
As you approach, they
Go for it.
kind of give a little bit of teeth to kind of scare you a little bit, see how you act.
I just keep walking right towards him and say, "Well, don't you stand out around here."
Don't act like you're much different. I mean, look at you. Look at the side of you, or your friend over here. I mean, you're far too bathed to be in this area, dear. Looking over at Amarin.
Part of the job. Sorry, I guess.
Part of the job.
What are you doing here?
Oh, you know.
What? Hold on, what?
No, don't worry about it. I'm sorry, what am I doing here? Well, just, oh no, wasting my time biding it. Why? What are you doing here? You're clearly not from these parts either.
Yeah, well, in a town full of beggars around here, you seem pretty fucking calm just standing here. Saw you looking at me, so what the fuck do you want?
Right, what we gotta have such a potty mouth for? God. Keep
No.
some mother with that mouth.
No, I quite like.
Potty.
I like a good lad with quite the mouth on him. I mean, it shows he's not afraid of whatever's coming at him. You know, I'm just here, biding my time, waiting to find something that works right. And I think I found it.
Works right.
Well, all I mean to say is, I'm looking for somebody to help do a job for me. Especially what's going on tomorrow. It could be quite nice to have a little help.
See, jobs I get, but now, what's the pay, and what's the job?
Oh. You're willing to take it right away. Well, the job is an easy one. All I'm looking for is for somebody to, pocket something for me. From a very specific person. Would you be willing?
What are you looking for me to pocket? That's all I need to know.
That's what I like to hear. What I'm looking for is there is a man who I believe there's quite a few, of course, as you might know, ambassadors currently in the city for this parade of sorts, the Sumer Festival, of course. I'm hoping that somebody's able to grab from this rum diplomats, and maybe Snatch. He has a very, very wonderful belt that he wears made of gold chain. All I need is somebody to grab it and bring it to me. That's all I'm asking for.
As soon as he mentions the diplomats, Aaron gives a long sigh in the back.
And what are you sighing for?
They're the worst.
Yeah, fair. I look back at the guy. Now this better pay a pretty fucking penny. Cause you want me to steal a belt off a diplomat? You
Sure.
can't expect him to just be wandering around bum the fuck nowhere with nobody watching his back.
Well, I'm hoping. That's why I was trying to find the right person. Try and find somebody who's willing to sit right in on the action. I assure you, he will appear.
I mean, I could bet him. I mean, that'd be an excuse to get the belt off anyway. Part of the job.
Oh,
Depends how much you're paying.
I don't mean to be. Well, you know how some of those Rom and Grek people are like, they marry a woman and then only fuck men. He's one of those. I don't quite think your
Oh.
pot's going to work for him.
Koak could bet him. What's the problem? Same principle.
I'm not letting anybody touch me.
Damn. It would have worked. Alright, whatever. Could have knocked him out before you did anything, but okay, whatever.
So what's the pay?
Well, if all goes well in the way it should and you bring back the belts, I will gladly award both of you, assuming you work together. I assume you're an item or something, whatever you have going on. I will give you 10 gold scrap each.
Koak
Aaron's
stands up just a
laughing.
little bit straighter.
Yep.
Quite a lot of money.
Aaron immediately stops laughing. Do
10.
whatever you want me to be for that much money. Fuck.
A piece? A piece.
A piece. That's all I'm asking for. How about it?
Now, I have another question for you then.
Of course.
When do you need it by? And are there any other conditions? Does it need to be done without him noticing? Does he need to, come back?
Oh, I just need the belts. I mean, that's really it. Whatever you need, don't worry about it. All I'm asking for is that there's no other conditions. I was just getting it tomorrow. I don't know how long those sort of diplomats are going to stay here. They're mostly here to drink and fuck whoever they want in the Sumer festival for going back and fucking their own country over. So, might as well fuck them over along the way.
That sounds like a good deal to me.
Do we have a deal?
How do I know you're good for the money?
I assure you, I'm worth my weight in gold. You watch as he raises his hands, and there is a gold coin in each of his hands. And then he puts his hands fists, and they disappear.
Right. Sorry, what's your name?
Huh, I thought you'd never ask. I was like, well, they don't need to know my name. They don't want to know it. My name is
I just
Akhdar.
asked- Sorry, spell that.
Karrar. Akhdar.
Yeah. Last name?
Don't have one. Never needed one. I'm from this part of the city, as you can probably understand. There's a reason why nobody here messes with me.
Nice.
Can I take a look around? While after he put away the money and stuff, and he mentions all that, can I take a look around to see if I see anybody that's watching him or anything out of the ordinary?
Ooh, Perception check. Yeah, let's see. Get my own dice out so I can roll this.
Can
I got a
anyone do
12.
that as well.
You can roll one as well.
Okay. Son of a bitch. Never mind. Rolling ass today.
Not getting good rolls at all.
I know.
Seems fine. Nobody seems to be really paying much mind. There are people walk by, and they kind of look at him and quickly look away.
Okay. All right. You have a deal.
Well, before I agree, why do you need this belt for? Like this one in particular. What's the reason?
Well, first off, stealing from the rich, victim is crime. 2, he's from fuck all somewhere far away. He's not gonna catch us. Simple pickings. 3, well, let's say I've heard that it's made of excellent gold and I want to understand what they're talking about. 4, I just don't like the guy. Met him last time he was here last year. Dude was a dick and also fucked me over. I'd like to see him gone. So anything to fuck him back over.
Why can't you do it yourself? You seem pretty, slick or whatever.
You see, I would gladly like to, but unfortunately, the Sumer Festival's great for quite a lot of monetary gain, shall I say. And I have my own job to do. So I was hoping somebody could do this and we could round up and give the money. I get that, and they get the money that I'll be making from other things. How's that sound? A job for a job, you know?
I'll help. If needed. And she looks at Koak. I have a feeling I'm much more stealthy than you.
A lot of good that's gonna do if he doesn't even want to get in bed with you. But sure, fuck it.
What? I thought you were an
I look
item,
at
but you
him.
seem to look really mad at each other. What? Sorry, go.
Yeah, no. Anyways, I have a question for you. Do you know anything about some fuckers wearing animal masks?
Oh, what? Well, oh, what animals?
Ah, fuck, what was that thing?
There was a fox. There was...
There was not a fox.
Not a fox. I met a wolf. I know. I can talk. Anyways.
The
I knew
one
what
you
I
want
meant.
to be with, and you... Anyway.
Shut up. I called him a fox last time too. Don't know what happened. Anyway, a wolf. I'm gonna rewind that. There was a wolf. There was a... What was it? Was it deer or something? Wasn't it
A
deer?
buck,
Was
which is a
it?
deer.
I don't remember. Yeah, there was a deer, I think. She's looking at Koak. Wasn't there a deer?
Don't fucking look at me. I don't fucking know.
Alright, there was a wolf, I know. I confronted him, he poisoned my fucking kebabs, a bastard. There was, I think, a deer, and then there was a... What was it? Something. It was some kind of a big animal, I don't remember.
Let's just ask about the wolf. You said there was a wolf. Do you know anything about people wearing wolf masks and some magic bullshit?
Oh, well, I've heard of something like that. Maybe. I mean, I've heard that there's like this group of people who all have animal masks. But how about this? You get this job done for me, I'll figure out what I can dig up. How about that? I feel like I'll sweeten the deal a little bit. Y'all have been quite kind to me, and y'all all look capable. You do this for me, you'll get the 10 gold, and I will scrounge up some information for you. How about that?
You have a deal.
Well, With that in mind, then, he holds out his hand. How about it?
I also extend my hand. And shake
They
on it.
shake on it. Yeah, I mean, seems legit. You now know of this person who, this hyena who just wants you to get him this belt, which you can gladly get tomorrow. Easy peasy.
As I'm walking away, I'll look at Amron. I'll just say, why were you asking so many questions?
Why did you accept without asking any bloody questions? Are you an idiot?
Have you ever taken a job like this? They pay you for what you don't know.
That's also how you get murdered.
Not if they can't fucking kill you.
Or roped into more. Yeah, well, you might not be killed, Mr. Big Bad over there with your fucking rippling pectorals and all that. I am little, okay? And I'm fleshy. She pokes at her stomach. I could be killed, okay? Right? You didn't ask your questions. I did.
Just whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. God. Fucking hell.
How do I get stuck like this? I just keep walking. And I don't think I really have any other business to attend to.
No.
No, you guys go about your separate ways. We'll go to Duo 2. Nshara and Hakos. Nshara.
Yes.
I assume y'all are heading back home.
Yes. So I am like nervously, like guiding Harkos through back over to like the more rather affluent section of the city, and just kind of like pointing small things out that I think might be interesting or helpful. And like not sure what to talk about. Like, oh, over there they make amazing meat pies. They have this like flaky pastry, and then oh, over there's wonderful books at that store.
A lot of references to books.
And over there, oh, that's my favorite flower shop in the entire city. Do you like flowers?
I will say, to make matters worse, Harkos has been very intently studying and staring at Nshara to the point where it's like she can feel that he is watching what she's saying. He is paying very close attention, but so much so that it's like a little uncomfortable. Not that he's necessarily trying to, but he doesn't know her. But yeah, so he's gonna look over at all the places that she gestures to, and then immediately snap his attention back to her as she talks. Each time. And so he's currently staring at her. After she gestured to the flower place, he looked away and then looks back at her, and he's just like, flowers are pretty, but is only really useful for medicine or rituals, festivals perhaps, but celebrations. You'll spend a lot of time with flowers and books.
I do when I'm not in the desert, but well, they're pretty, you know. But there's herbalism is a fascinating topic as well. The flowers that you can use for medicine and whatnot.
Yes, that is true. Did you want to go look at the flowers? Or the books?
No, we don't have to. I was just making conversation.
I see. Where is this home or place to stay? Is this your house that we are going to?
Yes, I've rented a building in I'm staying here for an indefinite amount of time, and I needed a home. So, the ground floor is empty, so you and Marie can make yourselves at home. And the there is a wonderful, wonderful old lady who is the caretaker, and she brings me meals. So you will also have food prepared for you.
Harkos stops walking entirely. Marik also stops and sits as if he was given a command. Harkos had tapped on him, and Harkos is staring at her and then crosses his arms over his chest as he's looking at her, and he's just like, "So, you invite me into your house, your home you're renting here for an entire building.
Yes.
Me and Marik.
Yes.
And you did not invite anyone else?"
Well, one of them called me a whore. Which I don't have problems with sex work, but rude. And I was going to invite the other woman, but she walked away. So
And you do not like the other two? Or is it perhaps you just prefer lizards? Or lizards that
well,
have unperched? And he pats Marik as he watches her.
well, one of them, I think I've met him before at, or at least I've been at the same parties before, so I know he's fine. And then the other one, if I'm being quite honest, smelled like a dead sewer rat. And while it's not my bathtub technically, I would still feel bad for whoever had to clean it.
We can walk back to get the one that you do not mind. Just seems cruel to have an entire building. Not even a family inside, just us.
I agree. I suppose I hadn't looked at it that way. Well, I did, but...
So you admit to being cruel, intentionally. And you do not much care for the others. Go on. Lead us to your abode.
I can't tell if you think that's... All right. She just keeps walking. She's very clearly, like, thinking, but she just continues on, and leads over to the building. Well, we're here. Oh, sorry. Go
I
ahead.
was just going to say,
Go ahead,
he
Kate.
is still listening to, if you point out anything else, he is still going to listen and then look back to her.
Yeah, she's still, like, kind of pointing things out, but less so, or at least a little less enthusiastically, as she's still kind of trying to figure out Harkos's deal. Well, this is the building. Like I said, the ground floor here it has its own entrance. You can come and go as you please. Just don't leave the door open.
Don't let in any of the strays. Understood.
Oh, I just meant bugs.
What kind of bugs?
Like the ones that crawl on walls? She kind of stops and crosses her arms. I get the feeling you think I'm uppity? Or
No. That is
perhaps
not a concern.
look down on people who might not have as much?
No. That was not a worry. You think too much. It is in your head. That is not a bad place to be, is it?
Well, is anyone's had a nice place to be?
You seem to like your own. That is not a bad thing. It just shows. That is all.
You have quite the insight on things, don't you,
the matriarchs of my tribe. They are revered. They are wonderful. They are givers of life, health, and comfort, but also strict. They also have their own rules that we must follow. We do as we must to take care of the tribe. Not everyone fights with swords, spears, or weapons. Not everyone fights with magic. Some fight with words. It is good to recognize that. You fight with words, perhaps also magic.
Very insightful indeed. You know, I quite like that perspective.
Now, if you pick up a sword or a knife and try to stab me, I will not hold it against you. But
Oh, absolutely not.
I did not. Not to offend. I did not think you would be the type.
No, not at all. Unless, well, I did kind of want to stab the one guy, Malik, but that's mostly, again, because he said whore in such a derogatory way. But that's just, you know, the feminine rage, we'll call it, of
Anger at ignorance.
yes,
That's work.
exactly.
Yes.
If you need anything, everything should be fully stocked. But if you need anything, the landlady's name is Mirena, and she lives just next door. So if you need anything or Marik needs anything, just tell them I asked for it, and she should bring it over.
Thank you. Do they have hot baths?
Yes, of course. There's a here, follow me, and I'll lead them into like this pretty spacious, like ground floor apartment and towards the like bathroom and kind of show him how all the weird knob contraptions work. This one is a little finicky from what Mirena told me when I first moved in. So if it starts sounding like a rattling sound, just like give it a little bit of a tap and then twist the knob the other way and it should fix itself.
Okay. Thank you. Do you have perhaps... you seem interested in Marik. Do you have brushes, tools that I can clean the sand from him?
I do, actually. Would excavation tools work? They're very soft bristles that can get in between gears and things.
Yes, if you would like. Since you are so interested, you can help.
Can I really?
Yes. And you hear like this little rumble in his chest as he seems rather pleased with not only the baths, but also the fact that you've got like the good brushes for the boy. For
she
unpurged.
is vibrating with like
yeah.
childlike excitement right now.
You have just
Very
said the
old
best
man.
thing she's ever heard.
But yeah, Harkos seems pretty happy. He is actually, you can see him smiling instead of just kind of like hearing the rumbles.
I will go get them. Yes, I'll go get them. And she just kind of runs off to go upstairs and get them. And leave
Harkos is
Harkos to his bath.
Yeah, Harkos is going to start running a very hot bath. Just because it'll feel so good on his scales. Oh my god, just do a nice little soak.
Which you
But yeah.
desperately need.
Oh yeah.
As you get to enter the house and just take a breather, which you really need before tomorrow. Excuse me. Before we get to the last duo and into the Sumer Festival the next day, I would love to take a little break. So we'll take a short little break. We'll be back in about 3-ish minutes. Everybody get your piss in. When we come back, we will do Chris and Malik, and then I'm sure nothing bad will happen on the Sumer Festival at all. For sure. 100%. Anyway, be right back.
laughing when he addressed them as like a couple or an item or whatever was Amryn. Like Amryn started laughing as soon as he said 10 gold scrap. What? I'm sorry, pardon?
Excuse me?
Repeat that? Repeat that,
Exactly.
please?
So we're
Out
back.
here fighting for scraps.
Let me. So, we're back in it. Chris, Malik, you are currently trying to find your way back to, the better part of town, hopefully get a carriage, right?
Yes.
All right. How are you guys thinking of doing this? Just gonna walk.
My attempt to.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say I'm attempting to see any signs of possible carriage as I'm swiftly trying to vacate where we are currently.
It's fair.
Like Malik's trying to have a conversation. I'm just like, yeah, go this way. Can we walk and talk, please?
Oh, definitely, he is following you, and he, as he's following you and trying to keep up, Malik says, "So, are you like a wine cellar, or do you just make wine?"
I had the thought of like the double entendre of a wine cellar, 'cause, you know. Anyway, he would say, "My parents make wine. I guess if you want to demean it by calling it selling it, but we do have we do make money, wine and fancy things of that nature. So you know we dabble in such things. We have rather a nice affinity for it, and we do quite well for ourselves in a manner of speaking."
Fancy indeed. And I look around and I go, "I suspect you are not selling wine here. You know, I don't think the kind of clientele that would be here would not be to your likings." And he kind of looks down at to kind of get his words out, and he's like, you could tell he's like in his thoughts about what words he says.
I'm assuming he's talking about in the part of town that we're in, or are you talking about people of the
Yes,
Scorpion?
he's saying that that you definitely wouldn't be able to sell wine here.
Oh, no. While I'm sure this area does have a penchant for something of the mind-altering variety, I highly doubt that they're concerned with liquid from grapes that have been fermented. So, no, I do not think I'd have any clientele here. And
And he says, "Yes, you are, as they say, a a fish out of sand, and you need to stay with the rest of together." And he will say, "We must. It would be unwise, studious, for us to be separate from the rest of them."
you'll see a bit of like visible confusion on on his face when you fish out of sand, and he'll somewhat kind of raise an eyebrow and be like, "Do you mean a fish out of water?"
Malik stares back at you with a smile on his face, and he goes, "Yes."
Well, I'm not entirely sure where you're staying tonight. I have a place as soon as I can get there. It'd be so great. Do you have somewhere that you're staying that perhaps I could drop you off? I'm sure we'll meet together at the festival in the morning or whatever time we show up there. I don't necessarily think we need to stick around each other for the entirety of the night. I have other plans that you might not be wanting to be privy to, so without going into too much detail.
Malik kind of thinks, and you could tell on his face, it's notably like he's struggling here. And he's like, place to stay, place to stay. Uh, hmm. uh, uh, I stay with you.
Mm, how big is the room that I'm staying in currently?
It's fucking huge. I'll be quite honest with you. You get a nice big place onto yourself.
Chris would say, so you mean to tell me that you have nowhere to sleep tonight, that you came here with no plans of where you were sleeping, and surely you have some family or friends or someone else of which you could enjoy the company of? I wouldn't want to impose upon you keeping me company. I'm quite the dreadful entertainer.
Malika looks at you and goes, nope. And he'll go, so what about you? Family? Friends? And he definitely is not picking up any of these social cues.
No, I love it. It's a really good.
How far are we from a carriage at this point?
You were slowly leading out of the bad part of town, but no carriage to be seen, but you do see tracks, so you know, like, oh, if I move a bit further, I'll probably find him soon enough.
But yeah, he would answer Malik and say, well, I guess I beg the question, do I have people that I would know here? I know I probably don't have family, but any particular friends maybe?
Yeah, I mean, you have plenty of connections into the higher echelons of this place. That's how you got this sort of deal on where you're staying. You have some very, 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 you know, a couple nobles, if that's what you're thinking of. The specific noble who is currently giving you your place to stay is named Naima. She is a very, very, very rich woman. She has worked closely alongside the queen, and apparently, supposedly, also is fairly close to the, what's it called? The prince as well. But she's sort of like the one who got you everything.
I'll have to remember to think her. But yeah, Chris would respond with, I know a few people here and there who we're friends. Yes, I do have some friends here. Because you have no one to spend time with. He's somewhat visibly forcing a smile of, it's so great.
Loser.
This is awesome. And he's walking at a gay pace now. Like, the quicker I can get to where I need to get to, the better. He's like, this man is like following me, and he's talking about staying with me, and he's like, I don't know about that one.
And
It's very
somehow
much a, we'll
I am
see.
keeping up pace, and I speed up as well to trail along behind Chris. And Malik, I go, we are friends, yes? You say we are friends? We have friends. We are friends. Friends.
I don't think we have the same definition of what friend is. I just met you, 10, 15 minutes ago at best. So let's pump the wheels on that one, or I guess hooves more specifically on that one. And let's just we'll see. Let's give it time, and maybe we can be friendly. But as it stands, I don't quite know you, and well, not trying to be rude.
Oh no, I do not intend to be friendly with you, but thank you for the offer, and just friends.
As
And then he will
oh, sorry, yo.
and he'll trail behind and he'll go, seeing that you are a fish out of water, you say, I shall keep you protection.
It's just a lot of visible confusion. Go ahead, sorry.
To make sure you get to where you need to be, especially since you plan to leave the party alone. I cannot have.
Well, how kind of
As
you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
as you are awkwardly having this conversation, a beautiful carriage slows next to you guys. It comes to a stop, and a small door opens, of course, on the carriage. And out waving a hand is a beautiful, beautiful brown-skinned, dark brown-skinned woman. She appears to have golden jewels upon each side of her, above her cheekbones, along with other sort of golden jewelry upon her face. She has hair that is white and dyed, or more so like, yeah, it's dyed, white, in stark comparison to the beautiful gold that accentuates every detail of her body. She is dripped out in gold jewelry, to the extreme. And she says,
Oh, my darling. Hello, Crystals. How are you doing?
it is Naima.
You, his face visibly lights up, and he's like, "Oh thank God, Naima, my darling, hello. How are you? It is always
You're cutting out.
the gods."
Try it again.
Oh, that ain't here. He is just very much like, "Oh, Naima, darling, it's such a pleasure to see you. A gift from the gods. How are you?" And he'll definitely take her hand and kiss it as such. It's like, oh, goodness, was having to walk out dreadful.
Why are you this far out? I'm quite curious. What brings you out this way?
Well, while I was here, fathers wanted me to do a bit of charity, and well, as such, I, wanted to visit the common folk and see how the other half lives. So I simply was doing as such, and I ran into. Well, anyway, yes.
And this one, are they a friend of yours?
Twist
Friend.
will do that thing where people like step
We are-
in front
we
of
are friends.
somebody. He definitely steps in front of you, and he's like, "I'm sorry, who?" Oh, I don't even think I know his name. Uh, sure, but in this moment, and he'll turn to you and, "What is your name?" We didn't quite. We just met recently. While I was down in, I'm not sure what they would call that section of. I don't want to say the Undercity, but and he would just your name for my dear friend here. He'll make sure that the emphasis is clear when he's saying friend, like to Naima, but not per se you.
You do not know who I am.
Pretty sure I didn't catch your name, or maybe I heard it, but it's one of those things like he just does not care to remember it in this moment.
And just like that, he'll go, I am the one, the only, Malik Ashar. Yes, yes, yes. Hold your applause. That's Malik Ashar. You are right. It is I. And I am here to save you.
Oh, well, it is wonderful to meet you. How how about you both board my carriage? Come, come. There's plenty of room for the both of you.
And Chris will definitely very much, jump at the chance of, getting inside and making sure that he will try to close the door behind him as he gets in.
And Malik will keep it open. And
Apologies, I forgot you were here.
it just waddles in.
It is
and
a
shuts the door.
it is a very nice carriage. Clearly, again, definitely upper echelons. And she says,
Oh, well, it's excellent to see you here. Are you okay, Chrysos? You seem a little worried.
I'm just a bit of an arduous day is all. Just not quite used to. Well, would the temperature be the same here as it would be in Grec, or would it be obviously significantly warmer here?
way warmer here. Definitely warmer. I would say probably the same humidity. The humidity doesn't affect you, but it does get warmer. The nights are way colder, though, for sure.
Gotcha. Yeah, he would just say it's, just getting adjusted to the temperatures. It's just been a bit of a taxing day is all, and as such, just I'll be fine. So I'll live, as it were.
Of course, I do understand that with everything going on in Grec and all around there, I'm sure you're a little uncomfortable being here. But I assure you that the Sumer Festival will be to your liking. I know how hard it is to be away from home, though. And you, Malik is your name, correct?
Yes, I am Malik. It is a pleasure making acquaintance. And he will warmly smile and kind of extend his hand out.
She puts her hand on your hand, expecting you to kiss her hand.
And I go to grab her hand, and I shake it almost vigorously, and I go, yes, acquaintance, yes. Very nice, very nice.
She slowly
And then-
pulls her hand away, a little uncomfortable. And she says,
I see, and I assume you're not from here as well? Where are you from?
I am from the college. Yes.
The Mage College? Is that what you mean?
Yes. You know of.
Well, yes, of course. I have pumped quite a bit of money into making sure it stays up to par, hopefully, as it deserves to.
Indeed, I believe it does as well. Yes, I have been sent from the college to escort friends, and he kind of looks towards Chris and kind of gives a smile.
Ah, friends.
she looks over at Chris with the right friend. Right. And says,
To come from Algiers. How are you doing there? I hope you've been having fun.
Malik says, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of task in keeping the resonance at bay. But we do so, and we work. Yes.
I see.
She looks back over at you, Chris, and says,
And I'm quite curious how you got in with Alshir. Have you been making deals?
You know, your guess is as good as mine. If I knew, I would be more than happy to tell you. I have made deals here and there, but with Asir, I think that's how you pronounce it. Nasir, one of the two. But no, there, not yet. Apparently, I have a newfound friend, and he'll say it the same way that she did. Though I'm sure matters are developing as we speak. And he'll somewhat nervously chuckle as he's just like, "Girl, I don't know him. I wouldn't say we're friends. I wouldn't even say we have deals. He's here. But anyway, but no deals as of yet."
Malik imitates the same kind of laughter that you do. The
I assume you're both stopping at your palace, yes?
Yeah, I didn't know I was saying that, but well, apparently, seeing as Malik here does not have a place to stay, unless you have a place for him to stay, I'm sure he would be more than happy to bask in your generosity. I know how giving you can be to the
Oh, yes, of course.
less fortunate.
Well, yes, but currently with the Sumer Festival, there's only so much I can give. Although I'm curious, Malik. You should have a dorm within the college.
I kind of look at Chris, and then I look at the woman in front of me.
Naima, yeah.
Naima, yeah. And I lean into Naima and I say, I must protect this one. He get lost in weird places, and the college has sent me here, so I must protect. Nah.
Of course. Christos is not too accustomed to the harsher parts of life. Well, thank you for taking care of him. We'll head back to your home then, Chris.
That's sweet of you. Thank you. You're so kind.
As you head off and finally get to your place, this large palace where you have like a solid part of it to yourself. I say palace, it is multiple buildings. It's one of the buildings that she has given you of her own palace to, stay within. The door is open for you. Chris, you step out. Malik, I assume you step out as well.
He's definitely trying to close the door again as he's getting out. Of course, he's going to be, Naeem, it's always a pleasure seeing you, and he'll kiss her hand. But as he's stepping out, he's definitely trying to close the door behind him again.
Jeez.
This time the door does close, and then I struggle to open the door, and then how does the is there like a window on this thing?
Yes, kind of. It's more like a screen.
Okay, how does the screen like go down?
No.
No. In that case, I will struggle to fiddle to open the door, and then I knock on the door. And then
Naima says,
Let me get the door for you.
She reopens it, and then says, she holds a hand out to you and touches your chin to make sure you face her. She looks very serious at this moment. her eyes glowing with a fiery sort of seriousness that you weren't expecting. And she says,
I hope you know that lying works for others, but not for me. I will let you go. But no others are not so kind. Malik, I don't know why they've kept you where you don't belong. But I've heard enough about you. If you hurt Chris, let's just say I have the money to pay people to where they won't find your body.
Slay! Slay!
exactly. Slay.
So,
Malika nods along and goes, my body will be here with Chris, no?
sure. Off you go now. I'd like to get home.
And you are now
And-
off the carriage.
And I'll get out of the carriage and I will again trail behind Chris.
Chris, do you say anything?
Oh no, you said there's attendants in here. Yes.
Like-
He's already like walking inside
Yes.
to where he's staying for the day. He's very much at the counter. Like, look, I need the same tea from last night and 2 more, please, and a gross amount of wine. He's like just giving him a bit of a list of I need these things, and I also need a very hot bath. So he's kind of just forgetting that even exists until he probably approaches him. He's just gonna assume he's probably like wandered off somewhere or something.
Well, and what about your friend?
Chris will be very be like, who? Oh, is there? He'll turn around to Malik and say, Malik. Sorry, why am I calling you Malik? Anyway, Malik. He'll turn around to Malik and he'll say, I'm going to enjoy the company of some different kind of friends. I'm not sure what your persuasion is, and he'll look you up and down, not really knowing how to gauge you. He has an idea, but he doesn't want to be rude. And he'll say, would you like the company of a, and he'll do air quotes, friend, or, nothing of the sort, or...
Malik?
Friend? And he will imitate your quotations and he will look at you and say, yes, we are friends. Yes. I shall accompany you. Yeah.
I guess he's gonna accompany you. He's gonna find out real quick what man's needs.
He's like, you know what? Yeah, sure, whatever. He'll just very much say, well, I guess nothing for him. Do you by chance have perhaps a spare room of which he can stay? Because I don't think we'll be sharing a bed tonight. It will be pretty full as it is. So, I know it sounds so dreadful. But anywhere will do. I'm sure we perhaps have somewhere that could be.
Yes.
for him.
We can get another room ready. Yes. So just give us a minute for you. Is he paying for his own company?
Well, he said he didn't want any. Well, he didn't say he wanted any company, so I suppose not. What I asked for will be just fine, and we'll go with that. We'll see what tomorrow brings.
Okay, well, I suppose we will get that ready for you, yes. Give us just a moment, Malik. We'll get all that ready for you as well, Chrysos.
I thank you.
And you, Malik, get to, kind of like just sleep like normal. While your friend gets to, hang out with other, friends, say the least. The night comes to a close. And the next day begins. You have many things that all of you must do today. You're not sure exactly where you're supposed to meet. But you all know you're supposed to meet at the festival of some description. And do you guys all get up like normal? Just curious.
Yeah, I don't do anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
I'd say Harkos probably gets up a little bit earlier than normal, just to strange surroundings, you know?
Of course. But
I'm gonna
otherwise,
get it as normal, but I'm gonna like kind of look around the room and kind of like, you know, I look around the room that this has placed me in and kind of look around and go, wow, nice place, like, and just like take in the scenery. But other than that, it's all the same.
okay. Can you hear me, by the way, or am I breaking up?
Are you good?
I hear you
Fine.
fine.
You're good.
Okay, my Discord's being wonky, too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I can hear everybody fine.
Okay, my ping went crazy for a second, so I wasn't sure. So, yeah, you're looking around the room. Right?
Yeah, I'm looking around the room and just kind of looking to see like the different ambiance that he's used to and trying to take in information about what Chris is all about.
Well, from
With
this
his
place, you can
lifestyle.
tell Chris has money. A lot of money. This is not somewhere you get to just casually. That's for goddamn sure. It is almost shocking how nice this place is. Very clean. Not that the school isn't like clean and nice and whatnot. It's just way more than what you expect. But,
I
you know,
want to kind of listen at the door and see if I hear anybody. Like any footsteps, any like.
roll perception.
All right. Oh no, digital dice. Please don't screw me over this time.
Damn.
Damn. I'm not in a fight today. Unfortunately,
No.
I'm going to open up the door and kind of peek around to see if I see anyone.
seems fine. Don't seem to be anyone around. Seems pretty chill of an area, actually.
Is it mine that's messing up now?
No, is it me? Oh, it is me.
We didn't hear you respond if you did.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I said it seems pretty chill. Doesn't seem to be anybody around.
I grab my stuff and I kind of sneak out of the room, and I want to go take a look
Around the
in the
building?
house.
Are
Yeah.
you sneaking or
Yeah, I'm sneaking around. For
roll
sure.
stealth?
All right.
Maybe I'll
Come
roll
on,
better on
let's
this.
get that one again. All right, a dirty 20.
Okay. Oh, give me a sec. Ugh, just burped. You're able to sneak on by, to look around. You could roll an investigation check as you're sort of like investigating what you're looking at.
God.
I believe in you. Oh,
Actually,
-2.
believe
Maybe
me.
not. 14's not bad. This is a very, very fancy building. It is. It's a very fancy building. Made of most beautiful, well-carved sandstone and limestone. There are beautiful sculptures and carvings throughout this building that tell various stories of the gods and the world around you. Lots of stuff for show. A lot of stuff for show, more than anything else.
You said things about gods. Anything that delves deep into gods, or anything that has to do with magic per se, like how to, like any books on how to harness it.
No. It seems to just be basic stories and whatnot. Nothing crazy. Just the stories of the gods that exist within there, such as, one of the earth goddesses breaking herself up into pieces, creating children in order to create the villages we see now. Things like that.
From the pieces that I've gathered, can I determine, like, is he more of like a historian, or is he more of like a or is he more of like a religious kind of guy?
You assume that this is all actually just from probably just being part of the residence. This is like a common motif in rich people houses, is having these sort of stories, this histories, etc., etc. As for finding things on ya boy, you don't find much unless you want to go into his room. If you would like to.
I will go to find his room and knock on the door.
Okay. Chris, you hear a knock at your door.
Then suddenly
Um,
there was a door.
Sorry.
No, Chris would he would assume that it's probably one of the people coming to. I'm not sure what time of day it is.
It's the
to
next
either bring
day,
breakfast
so
or- what time of morning I should say. He will
early
assume that
morning.
it's one of them, perhaps. So he would, mind you, he would indeed say, enter.
He's
He
naked.
doesn't really care, like the.
He's naked.
I mean,
We
he
know.
is. Yeah, he would say enter. He's still definitely in bed with his company.
As he enters, Malik puts on his dazzling smile again and enters into the room. And I give a good look around the room before I look at Chris to kind of gauge what his personality is like.
Oh, with a dirty 20. What does he see around your room that he's able to see for real?
Good question. I feel like he would definitely see some clothes laid out that are from his homeland. Probably copious amounts of wine bottles that are now empty. Mind you, they're probably like good kind because he wouldn't just drink some random wine, as it were. I'm trying to think of what else he would see. I mean, obviously, well, if he's looking around, he definitely sees that there's more than one person in my bed. Um, he hasn't really done a lot of shopping because he's only been here for like a day, so he probably just sees like like the place is like not dirty, but it's not like super clean because he just like got drunk and probably messed around and isn't really concerned with like taking like the complete. He's not like, oh, I need to pick up my clothes and all this. So he's just like, I'll figure that out later, or people will do it. So, um, oh, he's like, he's like being at a hotel, so he hasn't really set up like a whole lot of things because he doesn't know how long. Well, I don't know how long he plans on being here, but he's not staying, so he's not like making it his home, as it were.
Malik, before looking at you, Malik, does he see any musical instruments around or any type of things like that?
Oh, you know what? Probably, yeah, you probably will see some strewn about. They're not like on the floor or anything. If they're going to be somewhere, they're going to be like carefully placed, like maybe on the table or a chair or something, where it's not going to fall or anything like that.
What kind of musical instrument do I see?
Off the top of my head, you would see.
Can y'all give me a second while I try to reload Discord?
Yeah.
Of course. It's not more than that.
I got you.
Okay, it's just Discord being Discord. Okay. Keep going.
I need to check and see, but apparently all I have at the moment is a lyre. I thought I had more instruments than that, but maybe not. I could be wrong.
You could if you wanted to.
Do I see? Do I see sheet music or like any type of like books of how to play an instrument or anything like that? Anything like sheet music, charted stuff?
Probably not. He wouldn't have a book on him, and he probably doesn't have any laid out because making he's only making a different kind of music at night.
Right.
He's definitely not writing music at the moment anyway.
Malik will finally rest his eyes upon you and he will say, good morning. It is, as you say, time to wake. And he gives you the smile.
Annoyed.
And he is unfazed by you being naked in front of 3 boys.
4.
4.
He just 4 in the bed, so 5 including you, I guess. He's very visibly his bright smile turns to a frown, and he's like, "Oh, Malik, how lovely. Well, if you give me a moment, I'm sure I'll be out and ready to greet your day as yourself have. So, by all means, you're welcome to wait outside for me if it's such you'd be so kind."
Malik takes a look at the guys that are in Chris's bed and tries to remember what their faces look like, and probably fails at it. And then he will turn on his heels with a smile, and he will walk out of the door and stand right there by the door.
All right. As you get ready for the day, does anybody else have anything crazy they do in the morning before you guys head to the festival?
I will say Harkos is gonna do his exercises in probably the main area that was listed as being open.
Fair.
So there will be grunting lizard man noises and then another bath, and then he'll be ready for the day.
Awesome. Well, You guys get through your morning just fine. As you head towards the festival, nothing crazy seems to happen before then. However, you have no idea where the fuck to meet. Of course, as it is loud, it's obnoxious. There's quite a lot of shit happening. It's just a lot, as you can probably guess. What you see is beautiful. It's along the main street. There are vendors across each line, dancers, musicians, singers. There are people putting on shows, magic, etc. Throughout, there are beautiful lanterns that seem to float above this area. It is almost too much color, too much vibrancy. The Sumaya Festival is all about the growth of the year. It is a glorious way to glorify the goddess of the earth and all the life that she may give to everyone. So people often dress up in very colorful clothing. They paint themselves with very, very colorful colors. It is a lot, visually, auditorily, just a lot. It's a lot. You don't even know where the fuck to start. That is, of course, until you see, leaning not too far away from the crowds, a man in a wolf mask. It's the wolf. Do you all head to him?
Are we all together?
Nope.
Or are we
This could
separate?
happen probably within like the same 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah. Head to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Kind of all congregate.
As you all congregate together, other than small talk, nothing crazy happens until you all get there. And then the wolf says,
Hello. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you all got a good night's sleep. I know we terrified you, so if you had nightmares, I suppose I should say I'm sorry, but I don't really care. You're here on a mission. You're gonna find the plaque. Does that make sense?
Should be sorry.
You've not
for poisoning
really
my duck kebabs.
told
Okay,
us
whatever.
what kind of plaque or what we're looking for. How are we supposed to find it in all of this?
Well, the writing's on the wall. You'll find us when you find it.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah, well, boss likes to work in riddles, and I'm just doing what I'm told. You'll find it in a place that's quiet. But what that means, I don't really know.
Remind me again, what was on the plaque?
Say that again?
What was on the plaque, if you would be so kind?
Well, I think that depends on who's looking.
It changes.
Something like that, yes. Not really, but yes. Yes. It changes.
It is specifically here in the festival area, you said?
Should be around here somewhere, yep. Not exactly sure where, but I'm sure with a little digging and grease work, you can find it just fine. Besides, you're the chosen ones. Hopefully you can find it quite easily.
is made of a specific metal, perhaps?
No. Not really, no.
Do you know the material it is made of?
Black material, I suppose. Whatever that means.
Amron
Alright.
wandered off by the by.
Yeah, I'm at this point. I just look at the wolf guy. I'd love to entertain your little wishy-washy bullshit, but I got other things to do. So if you say it's gonna pop up, then it'll fucking pop up, and I just leave.
Alright, enjoy the festival. My.
And Shara is gonna go and try and catch up to Amred.
She's slid off into the crowds.
Are you with Kwok or no?
She is no, she left before he even said his thing. As soon as she heard somewhere quiet, it depends on who's looking, and writing on the walls, she's like wandered off to like any area with less people. And she's just staring at any wall she comes across for any mysterious writing or like some visual. She's going in alleys, like she's just wandering around.
Nshara, you do catch up to her pretty quickly because she's clearly not doing anything. Before we get to you, how about the other three? Harkos, Malik, and Chris.
Marcos is going to look down at the other two, because he hasn't really gotten to talk to them too much. And just kind of seeing the different varied levels of either rest or lack thereof that they may have been experiencing. And just kind of ask, so, do either of you know this city very well at all?
I would assume that I would know it pretty well, right? Especially
Yeah.
at the festival, since I'm. Yeah. So, I'll say. Yes, I know. I know this place well.
Do you think perhaps there would be a place that would be given for offerings or something here at the festival that would be a place of quiet, perhaps with less people around it? A place of...
It is a festival. And he kind of says to you, "There is no place quiet in a festival."
Not even a place of reflection?
And Malik gives you his his dazzling smile, and he says, "What are you asking?"
Sometimes, even in the middle of festivals, there is a place that you may go for. It is either holy or sacred, that would have a place of reflection, a place you can look inside yourself by looking at something else.
Oh, a sanctuary, a church. Yes. You asked for church. And do I recall anything like that?
There's plenty of temples. Many of the small ones will be closed down for this, but the main temple will definitely be open.
How far away would I think it is from here?
It is closer to the palace, so quite far away.
Malik says, all of them are closed, except for a big one next to the in the kingdom.
What do you think? And he's going to turn to look at Christostomus.
What do I think about what? I'm sorry.
So Harkos had said if there was a place of quiet reflection, and that's probably less populated, he was thinking of something along the lines of some sort of holy place, but he doesn't know the city or festivals really all that well. So he's asking Chrysostomos, what do you think? Do you think it might be somewhere like that? Because the church apparently is near the palace, which is far away.
He would indeed echo Malik's sentiments of, would it being such a busy day, I feel like any other day you might have found some place that was possibly more secluded or quiet outside of. I feel like the streets in any place of note will either be busy or closed, so I'm
So
not too. Hmm?
then perhaps we go to where it is closed. If that is where there will be no one, then it would make sense if it is a place so quiet. During the festival, if it is the only time it does not have people, then that makes more sense than looking inside of crowds. Yes?
Quick out of character question: are there like library? Is there like a library or something around?
Sorry, what was that again?
Is there a library in this place, or like something that's kind of like a notable one, perhaps?
There's
About the
plenty of
fact being
libraries,
quiet and
yeah.
whatnot? Oh wow. Well, would they be closed on the festival day?
They will be open to the public, but they get busy.
Well, okay. I mean, Chris would still make mention of the. I mean, it's also possible we might run into that libraries might be a place as well, but they could also be busy. They normally should be something deemed quiet, but I do agree that perhaps the less populated areas where things may not be as bustling could be a place for which you seek solitude or whatever the case may be.
Malik will look back at Harkos and go, "You stay, relax. It is festival after all. You shall celebrate the what is the festival of again?
Summer.
The coming of summer."
By the way, Harkos' scales are shiny as fuck. He
Very
polished
clean.
himself, basically.
Hell yeah.
He made sure he was very nice and very shiny and very pretty looking. After all, someone said they liked pretty things. So, anyway, he is going to, at that point, look at both Chrysostomos and Malik and just kind of tilt his head slightly and answer, perhaps it is best if we just go ahead and do the work part of why we are here. Unless if you did come just for the festival. I have things to do. So unless if you do not need whatever it was that was stolen from you, and then maybe we should go ahead and do what we came here for. It would be best, after all.
Chris would agree. The sooner we can achieve our goals, the sooner we can part. And he'll bite his tongue as he starts to say something. But yes, the sooner we can get our tasks done, the sooner we can return to what it is we were doing. And he would look to Malik and say, "You know the city best, so we'll." And he'll look somewhat perturbed. "Follow your lead."
No offense, but I do not really trust that one. We'll see if Marik agrees with you. And he's going to turn to Marik, and he's going to kind of pet him slightly, and just essentially say, let me see here. He'll say in primordial. I feel like is something that he is often used to communicate with Marik, but if not, you can tell me otherwise. But I feel like that's usually a common thing that he would talk to him in,
For sure.
because they're unperched. And so he would say to Marik, "Find us a place that there are few people yet still within the grounds. I understand You can see better than I in this heat. At least, the bodies everywhere. Can you do this?
Zzz. It makes a strange noise that you recognize. Understanding. It begins to slowly turn away from you guys and begin walking. It stops
Harkus
for
is
a
gonna
moment
look back at,
and waits for you to follow.
yeah, Harkus is gonna look back at the other two. Keep up. And he's gonna follow.
All right. Kawak, what are you doing?
I remembered the instructions that the guy had given me, so I'm essentially just right now keeping an eye out for anybody that looks like they're a diplomat or anybody that looks like they're important, and just trying to see if I could spot anybody with a gold belt that matches the description.
Roll perception. Oh, investigation, rather.
Investigation. All right. Ouch.
Ugh.
7.
Not great. Okay. There's way too much going on, and you're still feeling it from your drugs before.
Okay.
Makes it a little hard to do. You almost wish you had a friend with you. Unfortunately, while you're wandering aimlessly, and shot on Amrin. What are you two doing?
Like I said, Amron is looking down any alleys. She is going anywhere where there are large gaps of people, especially like alleyways and like the outskirts of people. And she is just looking on any wall, looking for any writing she wouldn't recognize, any imagery, just anything that would stick out to her. Because he said writing on the walls, and she's taking that quite literally.
And Shara is gonna, like, carefully approach Amrin. And you walked away from the group rather quickly.
Yeah, he said writing on the wall. That's what I'm looking for. I've got stuff to do while I'm here, so trying to get this done as fast as I can.
Do you have plans afterwards?
Me and Koak, we've got to go, like, do a thing. She kind of scratches the back of her neck.
Oh, is he
Is he what?
do you two know each other?
As of, and she looks at her non-existent watch on her wrist, about 24 hours ago. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so same amount as the rest of us then.
Yeah.
You seemed rather not friendly exactly, but closer, at least.
I've dealt with the likes of him worse than him, actually. He's like a rabid dog. You just gotta talk to him real nice. Give him a rabies shot every once in a while. He'll be alright.
I will take that advice to heart then. I'm not so used to dealing with his type.
If he bites you,
He
don't
won't.
say I didn't warn you.
He won't. I'll make sure of it.
Good. Yeah. Smack him around a little bit. He'll be fine.
Sometimes that's what they need.
Amron gives you this look of, ain't that the fucking truth?
Real.
So your name was Amron, yes?
Yep, Amron Craythorn. Nice
It's
to meet
not
you.
a usual name. If you don't mind me asking, where are you from?
Not here. Ash, where did we say exactly?
Girl.
I can't remember the name you gave me, because you changed it like twice.
I did not. She's from Grek.
Greg. I'm from Greg.
Oh,
Hey,
I've never really met anyone from there that hasn't been like a diplomat or a business relation. Do you like it here?
It's alright. I was brought here when I was real young with the family and the like, so kind of grew up here or whatever.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I'll be quite honest. I don't quite know what it is these masked individuals want from us. But I figure 2 heads is better than 1.
Sure. I don't either. I'm just trying to get this moving along so I can make my money. And she like peeks around a corner down an alleyway.
Oh, did you need money?
Need is a strong word.
Ah, more want then.
Yes, I have people I take care of. Looks around another alleyway.
Oh, are you a caretaker of some sort?
Sort of. I work in the brothel. I help take care of the newbies.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah, I think
respectable.
that idiot that's in our party, I think he got us a bit confused there, love. Sorry about that.
No, that's not something you need to apologize for. I hope my outrage didn't come across as judgmental. It was more the idea that someone would be so brazen as to say that, oh, my friends say that you're a good lay in bed.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's literally my job and it still takes me off guard sometimes. So I
I
understand.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It's my first time meeting someone quite so obtuse. Obtuse is a good word.
Blunt, idiotic.
Blunt. Yeah.
I could think of quite a few.
Yeah. But like I said, I hope you don't think that I was offended at the profession itself.
No, not at all. What's your name?
Nshara.
Shana, that's a beautiful name.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, of course.
It's a family name.
Ah. Yeah. I'm not sure what my name, means or where it's from. It might mean, ass clown or something. My dad was an ass like that.
Oh, well, I hope it doesn't mean that. You're quite nice. I wouldn't call you an ass clown. A few of the other men in our party, maybe, but I wouldn't call you an ass clown.
Yes, well, us girls have to stick together or whatever.
Indeed.
She gives you like a little like smiling look.
And Shara is very giddy at the fact that she's making a friend.
Oh yeah, I mean, she just told you about how she cares for the little ones in the brothel. Like she's all about the girly pops.
We love the girlies.
Yes.
So do you... I feel like this whole riddle situation is quite, it feels a bit on the nose, but at the same time, like we're missing something.
Said the writing's on the wall. Something about our reflection. I don't know.
There's a plaque, and beyond the veil,
Yeah, I don't know if those were separate or not. Like I said, I just know he said writing on the wall, so that's what I'm bloody looking for. Looks
of
around another
character,
corner.
would
Yeah.
I know, like, any spots of, like ley line intersection type things? Like, any, like, spots of power that aren't necessarily, like, a ritual site?
Roll Arcana.
Arcana, okay. Let me find it. There it is. Please, let me do the roll, please. There we go. 21.
Much of the places around here sort of are connected to those ley lines. There are a few, not typically connected, though, to this festival. But some of the more major ones are, like, near the, main castle and whatnot.
That's, like, in the festival grounds?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, There are some areas around here that are maybe a little bit more connected magically as opposed to spiritually. We could try there.
Yeah, I suppose. Looks around another alleyway.
Are you looking for someone?
I'm looking on the walls, love. I said that.
Yes, but you keep peeking in alleyways like you're expecting, I don't know, to see somebody. Are your girls out here?
It might be. I'm not sure, but no. She's looking down different alleyways each time. Like she's walking, looking down another alleyway, walking, looking down another alleyway. I've got. I mean, there's not many people in these alleys, and it's what you said, is it not?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Is she seeing anything, Ash, at all, or is she just
Roll
looking
perception.
Okay.
Like, I kind of love the idea that she's just like aggressively peeking in.
No, that's
empty
literally what
alleyways.
she's doing. Like, she'll turn and say something to you, and then immediately like yoink her
Or
head
I'm
around
sorry, I
the
mean
corner and look
investigation,
back.
not perception.
It's like Harkos all over again, where it's like looks at like thing, snaps his attention back.
Oh my gosh. Damn.
Damn.
Oh,
What's
I
your
just read-
investigation score? Because it's actually supposed to be investigation.
oh, my bad. It's a +0. I can re-roll if you need me to, but that feels a little cheaty.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You don't see shit. Not shit, not fuck.
Damn. Nothing in the alleyways.
Fuck. Can she look into the crowd and see if she sees Kohak anywhere?
Do you see Koak? After a little bit, yes, because Koak is wandering aimlessly, because he, just like you, has no fucking clue what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oi! Hey, rippling pectorals.
I think you're not wrong.
I look around, try to see if I could see her, but I am like still fucking stoned out of my mind.
Hey,
I mean-
over here, big boy. She whistles at him. Come here. Hey.
We must look quite the pair. There's quite the height difference between us.
Yeah, I could climb you like a bloody tree, anyways.
That's crazy.
Well, you're not the first to tell me that.
Compliments, of course, of course. Good thing.
Yes, of course. Not. I didn't take it negatively. Don't worry.
Yes, good. Hey! Big boy! Come here!
I start walking towards them. Can you keep it down?
He really does
It is
respond like a
so,
dog.
it is so loud around here, and you're saying keep it down.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hello?
Everything's loud to this guy right now. He's hearing colors right now, right?
Are you all right? You look a bit hung out to dry.
I look at you. I'm like scratching like the fuck out of my neck, like all over like my body. It's like, what do you mean?
You have the how do I say this politely? And she kind of like looks at Amarin for a second.
He could spare a few days in a rehab.
Yeah.
You.
Mhm.
We've got to find this fucking thing, and then we can go do what we need to do.
What thing? I can't find this fucking guy anywhere. I've been
I'm not
looking
talking
for
about
hours.
him, the fucking tome, you bellend.
Can I get both of you guys? Give me a perception check really fast.
Yeah.
Yes.
How funny would it be for him to walk by?
Oh my god.
He says I got a 10.
Jesus.
Well, at least 10 was the DC. I will say, I just need to lower all the DCs minus 10, apparently. Because none of y'all can roll.
I have done so many perceptions which are a
I
plus
rolled
5. I'm just
okay.
rolling like ass today.
Other than my
Anyway,
nat one, I did pretty good.
The
Cook,
whims of the dice.
after you say that, you see an extravagantly dressed like a soldier, Rom elite. And on that person is a beautiful golden belt.
Son of a fuck me.
That's the fucking guy.
Yeah.
What guy?
obviously. We've got to steal the fucking belt from that man.
Ash, do I recognize this man?
No,
No?
I'll just say no. No. There's one person here who would recognize him.
Does Amron recognize him?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Thank God.
My guess is Chris.
Probably. Well, he's not here.
Ha!
Yeah, we've got to steal the belt from that guy. Going to get good
Oh.
money for it.
Why his belt?
I don't know. Well, yes, I do actually, because I ask questions. Stares at Koak. He doesn't like the guy. He fucked him over or something. Yada yada. Petty bullshit. Anyways, he's paying us money and finding out more about the mask people. So, we've got to get that. Yeah,
So-
get that.
Well, did either of you have a plan to get the belt? I can't imagine it would be easy to just take it off of him.
Apparently he likes men, so I told Koak he should try to screw him, and then I can take the belt off of him when he's distracted, and then we run off. But apparently, that would bruise his fragile ego. So no, we don't.
Ah, men.
Thank you.
I was gonna do this. Myself. I don't know when this mission became a fucking party, so I can
Excuse
just.
you, I was there from the fucking beginning, you asshole. Watch yourself.
You just followed me.
And?
Well, dear, I really don't think you're in the shape to do much of anything.
Yeah, that
You're-
too.
Twitching like crazy.
I'm on top of the fucking world right now.
That's
Uh-huh.
exactly why you shouldn't be making any fucking plans.
When I look at the guy, like, what is around him? Like, is he just by himself? Like, what's the situation?
There are 3 soldiers around him. He also looks like a soldier, might I add.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what was that last part?
He also looks like a soldier.
Why can't you just go flirt with him or something?
Me?
Yeah?
Look at me.
Yeah?
He does smell a bit like dead sewer rat, dear.
We don't know what that man's into.
Probably not dead sewer rat.
That is assuming and
All right,
assumptions
look.
are dangerous. What?
They said that the noble isn't into whatever you're offering. What about his guards?
He has a point.
Oh, well, that's not a problem for me. I'll do this shit on the daily.
You distract those guards, I can get the rest of it done.
Looks at Nshara. How many guards were there?
3.
3. How's your flirting?
I suppose it's all right. I don't
Right,
really.
I can take 2, offer up a 3-way if you can take the 1. Yeah?
I can try.
Let's go, love.
Okay. She's just along for the ride at this point. She does not know, like, what the fuck she's gotten herself into.
Yeah. Amron's gonna stroll up to these guards. And she was in her street clothes when she came out. However, she has kind of pushed her hair back away from her face. She's like patted on her cheeks quite a bit as they're walking up to like encourage like blood rush to the cheeks for a little bit of blush. She has like pushed one of the shoulders down on her outfit, like she's just getting a bit more provocative. as she approaches these guards. She does whisper to Anshara before she approaches them, just follow my lead, okay? Don't be nervous.
Okay. Unshara does exactly none of that prep.
Right.
She doesn't need it. She's fucking beautiful.
Following along. So she does kind of like adjust her like tits a little bit, like do that little like tit shimmy thing.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Crazy.
She's gonna approach these guards. Excuse me.
One of the guards, right?
Oh yeah, she's approached the three of them.
As they're walking, goes, hello. Do you need something?
I was more so wondering if you needed something, dear.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, I work for the brothel that's nearby, of course. And this is one of our new girls. She's in training. And I was just wondering if you lot of boys would be interested in two lovely ladies such as ourselves.
You gotta roll persuasion, baby.
Yeah, I got
Can
you.
I assist on that?
You sure can. Persuasion with advantage.
Okay, thank God I have advantage. Please, oh my God. It's a 13. That's the best I've rolled all night.
At
Please,
this
Ash, give it
point,
to me.
at this point, the other group, you do see the two women walk over to this group of Rom soldiers. He goes,
Approach us and you die. We're busy.
you do see Clock in the back, to be fair.
Fucking twitching in the corner.
Passing
Absolutely
out.
tweaking.
He says, well, I mean, maybe, perhaps, where are you going to be after the festival?
Well, after the festival, we've got to close down our facilities, of course. We're quite busy during this time. I'm also meant, you know, maybe now, if you're not busy, of course.
One of the other guards raises an eyebrow, and then the leader steps forward and says,
Oh, just let him have his time. Look, we're here for a party, aren't we?
so we're supposed to be
Oh,
taking care of you, making sure you're...
Oh, don't worry. You think I won't be okay on my own? What, you think I'm not strong enough? You know where we're from. Brexus could not be without us.
It wouldn't take very long. I mean, we could have you back in time for to return to your guard duties.
Oh, trust me,
Oh,
I last
sure, it
quite a
wouldn't
while.
take very long.
Quite a while.
Darling, you
I don't
haven't
know.
been with me. I assure you, it would not take very long.
Can I get another persuasion check with advantage?
Yeah.
good question. Do I notice the leader from where I'm at?
You do. Yeah, as you're stepping
Ooh.
forward.
Oh, then yeah.
Yes.
This way.
I'm a,
in the
I
meantime.
mean, I'll roll again for the funsies of it, but yeah, no, I got a fucking 24.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Finally!
Let's go.
Fuck. What were you saying, Chrysos?
I'm sorry, I got
Oh,
really
he's-
excited.
If he notices the Rom soldier, he's definitely going to start making his way over that way.
No.
Can
As
I
you-
like? Do I see Kristoff? Because I'm like a head above everybody.
Christos,
Yeah. Do I see Kristoff?
you're way too focused on this flirting thing.
Damn. Okay.
You could roll a history check, Chrysos, if you want to see if you, know who this is.
Sure. Oh my god, yes.
Brother is ruining the vibe.
Yes, you do know who
14.
this is. This is Horatius of Rexus. Rexus is a military city within Rom. Very, very powerful. Horatius is a high-ranking soldier, And of course, a noble. He's not somebody you want to fuck with.
Like me, or just like people in general?
What do you mean?
Like, should I personally not fuck with him, or is it just like a general do not fuck with this person, like people should not fuck with him kind of thing?
You know, he's got friends in many places.
But I guess more specifically, do we have beef is what I'm getting at. Or is he like...
He
Like,
is
with
from
the two
Rom, and with the troubling arguments between the two countries, you don't want to be seen by him too much.
Ah, well,
might not
that
be
in
great.
mind then. Tempting. Once Twist, I guess, gets a
But-
bit closer and gets a better look.
You have been to a couple parties where he's been to. You probably fooled around a few times.
Ooh, drama.
Where
What?
is
I'm getting mixed signals.
where is Marik headed, by the way? Is he going like directly towards them, or
He is heading in the same direction. It is clear he has an intention of where he wants to go, though.
okay, yeah, because then no, the Harkos is still he's gonna like glance over, probably be pretty shiny in the sunlight, and then keep following Marik.
Okay. Clock, what are you doing? They seem to be relatively distracted right now.
My bad, I was muted.
Okay.
I'm taking another hit to calm the nerves, and then I'm trying to find like an opening to see if I could get anywhere around him or get a better view of how this belt is attached in like the situation.
Let's start with the stealth, please, with advantage, because your good friends, they're definitely your friends, are doing the Lord's work.
All right. I got a 19 and yeah, so 19's the highest.
All right. Let me roll one sec. What happened to my die? Where did my D20 go? Okay, I'll roll it on a regular thing, I guess. I was gonna roll physically, but... Ugh. You feel like, with all the humdrum going around, you were easily able to sneak up behind him. As for how the belt works, I need an investigation.
All right. 18.
You see, there are multiple clasps that are meant to, like, you know, have different parts of the chains move in certain directions, etc., etc. It looks like a pain in the ass to put on. But there's one clasp that's connected to all of them. You think if you pull that clasp, and if you do just well enough, you might be able to pull it off without him noticing.
All right. So I will go ahead and do just that. So I'll try to make my way through the crowd.
With your
as
stealth, that's okay.
inconspicuously as possible. And I see that they're both still distracting his guards.
Yep.
And I move to try to swipe the belt.
Okay. First thing I need, Nshara, Emran, give me a persuasion check as you're continuing to distract. Either both of you do it or one with advantage.
21.
How about both of you do it then with that 21?
Yeah. Nah, she got it. I'm back to rolling like ass.
Okay. Can I get a sleight of hand from you, Koak?
Yes.
Wait, what did you roll? Never mind.
Nat 20.
Never mind.
Oh, let's go.
Never fucking
Let's
mind.
go. Let's go.
Finally!
Finally a good roll for first time this fucking session. All right.
Jesus.
Last thing I need. Chris. Can you give me a history check? Please.
Yeah, small. Oh, that's not.
Okay,
10.
cool. You watch as Kowak sneakily seems to pull off this beautiful golden belt. You feel a tinge of worry, but you don't know why. I mean, listen, you hardly know this guy, and he's from Rom, he is technically competition. You don't care, but something feels off. And then it happens. And we're into quick piss break, and I'll tell you what happens when you take off that belt.
It's a cursed fucking belt. We've been cursed.
I will take a
Oh my
quick
God.
piss break, and then we'll do a quick 3-minute one again. And then I'll tell you what happens when you take off that motherfucking belt. Be right back.
Get you out of prison, but she's gonna have to be on the outside. So the moment that you try to clock that shit, I'm sorry, Amron is immediately, oh my god, what? I can't believe he did that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
That's crazy.
Hello!
Hello.
We're
Hello.
back. We are back. Hello. We just tried to pull a belt off a man.
We succeeded in pulling a belt off a
Succeeded,
man.
yeah.
You sure did. You know what else you succeeded to do?
Saving the world.
Saving the world one step at a time.
What happened, Ash? Hit us with it.
You feel as if the whole world begins to slow around you. As Kawak, as you pull off this belt, you're not used to it slowing around you. You feel magic whir around you. It's powerful magic. It's much stronger than you expect. You watch as this belt unbuckles and the magic snaps. Instantaneously, you watch as this man, his skin begin to rot and sink, and he immediately falls on the ground dead.
What the fuck?
Well.
Run, brother, run!
I book it. I ain't sticking around for what's going down right here.
Horatius!
I'm out.
As you try to do so, your feet are locked in place. You can't move. It's not rated. Let me say hello, raid. Hello, guys. Thanks for the raid. We are in the middle of D&D. How are you doing, Bone Color? Anyway, you stop after stealing this belt from this Rom soldier / noble, who you think it's a simple thief, simple theft, and he's down, dead, his body rotting away in front of you. You find yourself paused, silence, pure silence. All of you, everyone stops. Everything stops. The silence is not human. It is the silence of emptiness, the silence of death. And everything around you is paused, and you can't move. You feel, all of you guys, as if your face is being forced to look upward. And upon there you see terror, a darkness, a strange, it's as if the sun itself had dimmed in that moment. But in the center of it is a strange obsidian plaque where silence would be most. Would you like to do anything?
Can we speak? Like, or I know we're like just kind of stuck at the moment, but like, can we still talk?
Yes.
Oh fuck! Is that the plaque?
Yeah, I'd say so. Looks at Kawak.
I'm too fucking sober for this shit, man.
You're not sober at all.
You notice that the plaque is held by a strange, leathery but hairy black hand grasping it. You do not see the end of the arm of this hand. It seems to extend far beyond anything you were able to recognize.
How high above us is it?
About 20 feet.
Oh.
What
Well,
does the plaque look like? Is there like anything we could read or see?
It is similar to the vibe of mica rock. So strange brown, black, gray. That's almost translucent. And you see nothing on it. It's nice and flat. You see nothing on it from where it's at. I would love for everybody here to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Including me. 5.
All of you.
15.
That's
Alright.
It is paused for all of you. The entire, it's like the world stopped.
So only
I
Oscar
want to
can
use my inspiration for sure.
yeah.
Sure.
I honestly think I'm gonna do mine as well.
Oh God, yeah, please go ahead.
That 9 hurt. Oh, that's, you know what? That 9's not too bad. I'll take the 9.
For those of you who cannot see the rolls, we have 2 nat 1s, right?
Well, my inspiration die turned into a nat 1, yeah.
Oh boy. Well, you take the higher, of course, so it's not a big deal.
So it was a 9. Thank God.
Harkos. Anybody rolled below a 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of us except for 2 people.
Yes.
Rolled a
Ko-
15.
Koak and Christos.
Let's go.
Those of you who failed. Your eyes widen as you stare at this plaque. And if you were to look at each other, you would see as black tears fall from your face uncontrollably. As you weep in terror of something you just don't understand. Your brain cannot handle what you see. You feel bile rise in your mouth watering, begging for release, but you can't move. So your mouth opens just slightly, and you feel the strange black goo come out of your mouth. It's disgusting, and you can't control it. Koak. The hand
Yes.
reaches down to you. With the tablets in hand, do you reach out for it? It calls to you.
Ah, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'll reach out for it.
You gladly take it. And as you do so, the hand lets go for you to be able to, of course, do what you think you need to do. It hums in a strange, magical way that you just don't understand. It's uncomfortable. It's weird. You're weirded out. And do you wish to look at it?
I do.
Clock. You look within this, and you see your face. Your face being, you know, relatively normal given the circumstances. You watch as it slowly shrinks and like sinks in. You watch as it uncomfortably ages. Your eyes become cold and lifeless. It's uncomfortable. It's strange. And then you see
And meanwhile,
you see 2 people next to you. You remember this. They look familiar. It's your sisters. They age just like you did. And they're holding you in a way that makes you uncomfortable. A strange way that no sister should ever touch their brother. You feel panic and bile rise up in your throat. And then the vision changes. You see yourself again. You're lying in a street. And it says, in letters that seem to glow out of it. And one day, You will succumb to oblivion. It is only a dream to be alive. What is freedom to you?
So currently, I'm still like in this void space, right?
Yep. You're the only one who can see this.
Oh, fuck. Okay. What is the last thing that it asked me?
What is freedom to you?
Ooh, okay. So I think first of all, I'm just after everything that just happened, I'm like freaking out. Like I'm probably honestly like I threw up probably. So I'm on the floor, just kind of like curled up in a ball, probably threw up from everything. What the fuck's happening? No. No, no. Oh, what the fuck? No. And then I'm not even answering the voice. I'm just kind of like, just unraveling at this point.
You know, you're supposed to answer the question. This is supposed to be way easier than what it is.
Shut up!
Oh, look at you, so hurt. Oh, dependent. Why don't you take a little sniff and maybe you'll feel better?
Shut up!
Sorry, I don't think I will. Answer the question for me, will you?
You see a knelt down beside you, a person in a tiger mask. This person looks younger and shorter than the others. They say,
Go on. I just need you to answer the question. What is freedom to you? You've felt enough pain, haven't you? Or do you need some convincing?
You can go fuck yourself.
you watch as the body transforms into one of your older sisters, says,
Or I can do that for you.
Don't fucking touch me!
You make it so easy. I'm sorry. But you have to get through this. Go on. Freedom. Is it the drugs that are in your hand? In your head? I can make it better. Or is there more?
I don't fucking know. Get the fuck away from me.
Then I wonder if any of you are really ready for the plaque. What a shame. You were the first one to find it. I really thought you'd be fun to play with. Well, we gotta get you ready anyway. I'll grant you your freedom. But you'll be lost in oblivion if you want it.
I don't want to be here. 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 I don't want to be here.
Nobody wants to be here. Freedom is a terrifying thing, isn't it? Oh, but do I love it. All right. This little tiger will give you exactly what you need.
you feel a sharp sensation in the back of your neck, like a needle piercing through. Your eyes widen, and suddenly, you feel nothing at all.
There we go. Is that better?
Oh, what was that?
Just exactly what you needed. I can give you and all your friends exactly what you need for your freedom, whatever you conceive that freedom to be. You've got so much more work to do. It's almost a shame.
This person pats your cheek.
Such a strong man brought down by something so small. What is it that you people like to say? Forget and forgive. Get over it. And yet it haunts you to your core. You can't get freedom with that. But that's what we need out of you. Dependence. Do you want to succumb?
Make it go away. Make it go away.
Of course. You just have to fall into oblivion.
They hold out a hand, and in front of you is a large, empty circle for you to jump through.
Go on. Apparently, according to you, it's better in a place where you feel and see nothing.
Wait. What is this? What happens? What happens if I go in there?
You'll find freedom. In oblivion, of course. But it's what's best, right? You want it all to go away? I can provide that.
But what about does it kill me?
What do you mean by kill? Your heart still beats, I suppose. If that's what you mean. Does your soul sit in its seat? In a way, I suppose. But it'll get rid of everything. If that's what you want.
What my brother. What about my will I be able to get to him?
Oh,
My little brother.
you won't have to worry about him anymore. You won't worry about anything at all. What do you say?
I say you can go fuck yourself. I'm not leaving him behind.
I see. Then look upon the plaque and accept what it shows you for freedom. Since it's clear you won't choose yours, I suppose I'll have to choose for you.
Do you look upon the plaque?
I look upon the plaque.
The plaque shows your face and then transforms into your brother. The freedom which you speak of, that it speaks of, that you beg for, you don't know if it's there. But you see your brother red-handed. And beside him is your family. Throat slit. And there's just a smile on your brother's face. Freedom. And you wonder, Is this what freedom is? Or is it symbolic of something more? This is not a happy freedom. This is pain.
Do you wish to succumb or accept freedom?
This isn't. What you showed me is not freedom.
This is the wonderful thing about freedom. That is what it is. It hurts. It's painful. It brings you to your knees. But it's what you want, isn't it? For your brother to be safe from them.
Not like this.
I'm afraid that might be the only choice. Of course, you could ready your hands instead. Regardless.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Excellent. Freedom is made with the oblivion that exists in murder.
You watch as the plaque shatters and the tiger disappears. Time begins to move again. The guards grab Horatius, terrified of the basically mummy he had become. What does everybody else see?
Do we still have stuff coming out of our eyes and leaking
No.
through our mouths?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
You are all back
so
to
we're, like,
normal,
normal
as the
now.
world
Okay.
goes back to moving.
And Shara's gonna like loop her arm with Amryn and be like, I think we should go before. Yeah? Yeah.
Cameron is still looking at Koak. She was looking at him.
Yeah,
Just
Koak, what do you
himself.
look like right now?
Yeah.
What-
Sochi, you're muted.
Yeah. The one thing you notice, by the way, all of you guys have clean faces and whatnot. Koak's tears are a deep black as he's been crying.
Right.
While the rest of you guys had cleaned up immediately when the world began again.
Yeah, I'm like essentially, if they were to look at me, I am on the floor. I'm not like screaming or crying. No sounds, just blank face, blank expression. Probably covered in sweat. Probably covered in throw up. I look like way more of a mess than I normally look like, and just non-responsive to anything going around. I still have the belt in my hand.
Yeah, you sure do. And in the other hand, there is a small plaque. You stare at it for a moment, and then it seeps into your hand. A strange symbol appearing before it. You have never seen this symbol before in your life.
Cameron.
Did anybody feel that?
Yeah,
Or was it
Cameron's
just me?
pulling her arm away from Nshara, like slowly, like she's not yanking.
Mhm.
And she gives her like a look of like, hey, give me a second. She's gonna drop by Koak. Koak.
I am non-responsive. I don't acknowledge you there. I literally no response whatsoever.
She's gonna put a hand on his shoulder and kind of shake him a little bit. Koak,
Do I see a Koak?
You all eventually see him, but this will be a little bit before then, though.
Okay.
This is not good. He's not responding to you at all.
She's gonna hit him.
Bonk!
Like,
Yeah.
Koak.
He just whispers something.
what?
I gotta get out of here.
Come on, come on.
And she's gonna try to help you up if you'll let her.
I honestly don't think I can stand. I just kind of like essentially limp. I'm probably on the border of just like after everything that just happened, probably like borderline just like passing out.
Catatonic, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron's quite small, so she's gonna look over to Nshara.
Other shoulder, can you help me?
Yes. Let's take him back to my place. We can at the very least get him cleaned up. And she's like very disgusted. And she like helps lift him up and kind of like lifts him a little bit higher than Amryn does.
Yeah.
Of course.
This way we can. Oh, yeah, we're both gonna need a bath after this too. This way.
Yeah, let me explain that symbol to you really quick. It is a kind of like a sun symbol. I don't want to say what it is because then it'll make way more sense. It is a empty circle and then a bunch of. I'm just screen cap it real quick.
That's great. I could put it directly in the notes.
Yep.
Ha 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 ha.
There you go. That is a symbol that appears on your hands. I can tell you out of character what it is later, but if you study symbolism and symbolics, especially in Africa, you'll know what this is. If you don't, then I am a little too obsessed. Anyway, I do a lot of studying on this stuff. Yeah, you grab him. And set him on your way. The rest of you guys catch up right when they pick him up.
So, question.
Yeah.
The guy who's now a mummy, how well did I know them? Like,
Roll
I
one
mean,
more
kinda-
history check.
But
Besides just sleeping with him, you might know his politics a little bit.
17.
17. You now remember that he has lived much longer than he should have. And that he's always obsessed with Belt. Even when you guys were, betting together. It wasn't just you two. There was a few more, of course. He kept this belt on. You weren't sure why. Well, now you know, of course. But otherwise, you would know that he was a pretty staunch anti-Grek diplomat who was sort of there to help wedge a border between the two. Not that you guys are already on bad terms, but his whole thing was like keeping the war going. He was making money from that. You know? The many skirmishes and battle that happened between the two islands. Yeah. He made bank from that. That's where he got all his money. So him trying to keep that going as a major part of it. So really, in your eyes, no harm, no foul, technically. Like, oh no, somebody died. Oh no, it's a warmonger, who cares? You know? You would see him as an enemy with a really nice dick. Who's now dead.
Valid.
Fair enough. What would I need to? Okay, cool. Yeah, if I see the group taking Koak away, I would probably follow them.
Do you say, how about the rest of you?
I'm gonna go up to Koak and do I see him still like crying black?
I mean, there's tears on face that are black. I don't know if Koak is conscious, actually, at this point. I think Koak has entered
he
a
wasn't.
I'm like fucking I'm
dissociative
broccoli
state
right
completely.
Now, bro.
Yeah, he's
He's
being held up
broccoli.
by Amron and Shara right now.
Malik comes up with this smile, his signature winning smile, and he'll bend over to whisper into Koak's ear and go, "Are you okay?"
Well, he doesn't respond.
Yeah. And he goes, "That looks uncomfortable." And then he'll just like kind of get up. And do I see the belt that he's carrying in his hand?
I would assume so. It's
Yes.
very big gold belt. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do I
that's
recognize this
also
belt
being
from my
held by
studies?
Amron. By the
Yeah,
by.
Amron's also helping hold it, yeah.
Yeah. Precious cargo.
Would
Guy
I have
to the
heard
second goal.
of this belt from like, my studies and stuff like that?
Roll an Arcana check. Hell yeah, you might.
But
No, I don't
roll
like
as
to
well.
pay attention in class.
Oh wow. Okay.
You have no fucking clue.
Fancy.
If we had been together quite often, or on a few occasions, and I always saw it on him, could it have been possible that he mentioned anything about the belt to me?
You just know he thinks the belt is important. He likes to keep it on him. You thought it might have been a family heirloom, but he's never guided you one way or the other.
Gotcha.
I will go to poke at Koak and to try to wake him up.
He's not gonna wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Can you stop messing with him? We're trying to obviously bring him somewhere.
Let's just
Ever-
get him somewhere quiet before we
Yeah.
poke.
How far
Okay.
are we from my place?
At this point, not horribly far. You and Inshara are equidistant, basically in opposite directions. Inshara's got a nice home, but it's more residential. Yours is fancy as fuck.
Let's just get him somewhere. Let's get him back to my place and cleaned up, and at least we'll have some privacy or something to talk about what just happened.
Yeah.
Harkos, what are you doing?
Yes.
Find Marique
to be
still,
honest-
or
Yeah, because he was looking over, and that looks like a mess. No one really seemed to, they knew where he was to a degree, I'm assuming. But since no one beckoned to him or anything like that, and understandably, Kalak is going through it. But he is curious to see if Marique has, stopped since the event, or if they're still going.
do you remember You were asking him to look for a quiet place, right?
Yep.
He is continuing to go.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Harkos would call to him in Primordial, and because he's at this point, he's like, "Well, we're supposed to find a plaque. We found a plaque. That was not fun. But they didn't say there would be multiple plaques." So yeah, he would call to Marik then, since he's seen that they're continuing, and just be like, thank you, Marik, but we have somewhere else we need to be now.
Marik was technically going the right direction, to be fair. In his defense!
No, I believe it, but Harkos wants him next to him instead of in front. I mean, that makes sense. He would just rather him be at his side instead of leading. But he would go towards the group then. And if everyone seems to be struggling with Kohak, he would actually, he'd just pick him up and put him on top of Marik's back.
Okay.
One of those, like, reaches down, grabs, sets on top of sort of situations, and holds a hand on him so that way they stay steady. Unless if anyone fought him on that.
Oh,
You
thank
would be
God. I
met
don't want
with
to
a.
touching the vomit.
You'd be met with a whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's you. Yeah. Oh, well, that's mighty handy, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Right. And Amber's just gonna hold the belt.
Yep. You can
I was
all
about to
see,
ask
by
Bus
the
to try
way.
and grab the belt.
Oh, that's crazy. You can all see that sun on the hand, by the way. And as you head towards Nshara's home, you see the wolf hanging outside of it. He gives a small little clap and goes,
Oh, you did it. Congratulations. I'll be on my way then and let them know the good news. Although I'm sure Tiger already met you. Bye-bye.
Wait, before you go,
What are things?
stop. Was there only one plaque? And also, yes, what of the things that were taken from us?
Oh, yes, there's only one plaque for now. You'll locate the others in time. Oblivion waits for each of you, of course. As for the other, the things that you have, I'm sure Ox will give it to you in time. Don't worry. They are kept safe, untouched, and basically impossible to get to. They are safe. Why? Are you worried, Harkos?
Yes, of course. There's no shame in admitting that.
Well, I assure you, you have no need to worry. Things will be okay.
You tell us that they are somewhere safe. It means it is a place we cannot even touch. Then I understand.
Patientis, calm down. Things will work out fine in the end. At least I'm pretty sure they will. Don't worry.
There is a low rumbling coming from Harkos at the moment, but it doesn't sound like his little happy growls earlier. And happy noises is more angry lizard noises. Low rumbles from his chest.
You do not scare me, by the way. Really, none of you scare me. I guess that one kind of scares me a little bit.
pointing to Koak, who's now unconscious, of course.
You could stand to be a little less ominous, you fucking asshole.
I don't think I'm being that ominous. I feel like I'm way less ominous than Ox. He's like the weirdest one. He's like, oh, all these spooky things. I feel like I'm
Less
way more
ominous,
honest.
more obnoxious.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Also, please remove yourself from in front of my home. I would like to clean the vomit off of myself.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have just left him there. He would have been fine. Probably trampled to death, but he wouldn't be able to die. He's a child of the sky now. Anyway, bye-bye. And leaves.
What?
Child of the.
He leaves.
Marcos is going to go towards the baths, just like picking Kohak off of Marik and taking Marik with him, and just he has like no ceremony about it. I will say, Nishara will understand from earlier when Harkos was in the baths. He does not care. He's just gonna strip and scrub, and do the same for Kohak if they're still unconscious.
And
Shara's gonna grab Amryn and take her upstairs to her apartment and offer her clothes to change into.
The rest of you
Amryn
walk
is
into this fairly beautiful apartment. I mean, Chris, it's not your level, but this is really nice, actually. You're actually like, oh, okay. It's still early in the day. So next session, Kwok, what happened to you? I suppose we'll find out. What happened to everybody else also? And the rest of Summit Festival. And I assure you nothing will go wrong. And of course, you still have to give that belt to somebody, don't you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
She's clutching that shit, dog. Clutching it.
That's 10 gold pieces each! That's a lot of money! Just saying.
Dude, he went through it to get that fucking belt. He and Amryn are getting that fucking reward.
So next time, we'll do that. For everybody who doesn't know, hopefully, if I remember, I will post the VOD on next Tuesday. And then we'll play the Tuesday afterward. It will be every 2 weeks for now. After a couple sessions, I will be asking all of you. We'll talk about that later, but for now, it's every other week. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you guys so much for playing. See you next Tuesday. Next
Thanks for
Tuesday.
DM.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.